Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frieza's 5 Minutes, where we have 5 minutes to beef it. I'm Colby, joined here by Blake.
Me.
And Brian.
Also me.
Where we're going to discuss chapter... What, Blake?
Oh, God, I'm not on the first page. Hold on.
You had all day.
You mean chapter 102? Son Goku versus Son Gohan, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb, and lettering by Brandon Bovia.
Yeah!
Woo!
The real hero.
Brandon.
Big shout out to Brandon. I'm about to.
Go follow him on Twitter. He posted this really interesting thing of how he translates the Japanese text and he has to edit it himself.
Yeah, like the sound effects and stuff too.
Yeah.
It's so cool. What I say, visual effects.
A cool guy. Unironically, you go Brandon Bovia.
Yeah.
You do a good job.
Yeah, let's get him on the show, which I'm pretty sure he probably can't. I don't know. It's probably some legal thing.
Probably.
We're gonna trick him into spoiling something.
Oops.
Yeah. All right. So if you haven't seen this show before, Frieza's 5 Minutes, it's where we don't do a breakdown of the chapter, but we just say what we liked and disliked about it, and then we give our final thoughts at the end in the form of fingies. Anyway.
Out of 5 fingies.
Brian, something you liked about the chapter?
There was a lot that I liked about it, and everywhere from the yoga they were doing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Broly's expertly done yoga, friggin' Beer's scratching his butt, to how they just brought along Carmine and the guy just kind of
so
fucking
funny.
there.
Soldier 76.
Yeah.
Who could forget?
I think, though, it would have been my favorite part if the fusion wasn't fucked up, right? If it was actual Gotenks, that would have been a really great, intro to, alright, this is what fusion seriously looks like with these two guys. It's crazy, it's nuts, but that didn't happen. So, obviously, favorite part's the fight between Gohan and Goku.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, the biggest dislike of the chapter. I don't know about you, Blake, but for me as well, I agree with Brian. Where we just get the same gag again. And it doesn't really provide anything, so... Well, that's not true. It did provide my favorite line, the beef line.
The beef line is pretty funny.
It's so funny. Page 34, 35. Edit out that part where I beefed it, okay?
Sure!
Yeah, sure.
That guy's so happy this whole chapter. But the fight was real good, well drawn. Anyway, who's next?
If I must say something about the Gotenks thing real quick. So obviously we've seen him fail the fusion twice in a row. So I feel like they're obviously building it up to maybe whatever the Black Frieza or whoever the next villain in the next arc is, right? Then we'll see Gotenks and they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't fuck it up this time." Like, yeah, we've been practicing. So I think it's just building that up.
And then they get clapped by Frieza.
That's immediately going to happen. But at least we'll be like, cool.
And then Super Kamikaze Ghost is going to come in and save the day again.
Let's
Just like last time.
Just like last time.
Blake, tell me something you liked.
Something I liked is that we got... So, quick preface. I think it was last time where Trunks was like, "He's going beast mode."
Yeah.
And then we were like, is that the first word that we got?
Canonical.
Yeah. But according with the new lore, Gohan says Piccolo called it beast mode or beast.
Oh no.
And that's where he got it from.
Piccolo's a Super Beast fan.
After Piccolo named his form Orange, he was like, "And you did beast, I guess."
You were a beast out there, Gohan.
He really was a super beast.
I always like a new drop of lore, so
yeah, well,
I enjoyed that.
The ultimate in this chapter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. He never had a name for it himself.
Yeah. You're using your ultimate mode. And he's
He's
like,
like, what?
what does that even mean, you idiot?
It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Sounds fucking corny, bro.
I would have shit my pants if he said Mystic. I would have
Dude,
fucking
that's what I was
shit
waiting
my fucking
for.
pants.
Oh,
That
yeah.
dubism. Obviously never gonna happen, but
Yeah, Mystic's so cool, like a name.
it sounds way better.
Uh-huh.
Like, that would have been great if he fired back, like, maybe Mystic would be better than Ultimate or something. That
Yeah,
would have been.
even if they shot it
peak.
down, would have been a little funny.
Yeah.
But like I didn't even realize it was never like said.
I didn't
right?
either. Yeah, but makes sense.
It was just his unlocked potential form or whatever. It was like the process of it.
Uh-huh.
That's just the name.
Maybe like they wrote the line of like Piccolo of him acknowledging that Piccolo called it Beast, and then it's like, let's just get all of them out, you know? This is why it's called Ultimate Gohan.
Yeah.
So
True,
I like
true.
that. Lore,
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
building.
Oh,
I enjoy
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Colby,
So-
what's something you liked?
I agree with everything everybody's saying so far. I like how Goten and Trunks show up.
Yeah.
And Vegeta's immediately like, so what the fuck you been doing, kid? To like Trunks. And he's like, I've been working hard. And he's like, all right, Gohan, beat the shit out of him. And like this sends them off. Like completely out of their league.
Yeah.
I thought
Classic
that was really
Goku move.
funny. Goku. I don't know, Vegeta. I say Goku.
Oh.
That was
Wasn't Goku the
well,
one who said?
Goku encouraged it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vegeta's the one who recommended it, though.
Oh.
Why don't we watch our offspring kill each other, Kakarot? That was really cool.
Another favorite part.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me. No, me.
Oh,
Yo, you.
okay,
Oh,
never mind.
okay,
Yeah,
that's a
Brian,
long
tell
pause.
us.
Fucking Broly just getting more and more shocked the entire time of like,
Yeah.
the hell? They can all fucking do this? And they're like, yeah. And Weeza's just like, yeah, most of them can. He's just like, what?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm trying.
Fucking shitting his pants back there.
I think we can all agree the fight was really cool with Gotenks, right?
Well, like you mean
Or,
Goten
like,
and Trunks?
the whole
or-
fight. My apologies. Yeah, the whole
Okay,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah, Goten and Trunks make a really good like pairing. I
Wombo
hope
combo.
I hope we get to see even more of that because I was just thinking of like, man, like Goten doesn't really have anything that stands out about him. He's just kind of like there, but I guess the thing that stands out about him is that him and Trunks like basically are one entity, whether they're fused or not. Like they're just like
Yeah.
they just know each other so well that like they fight as a cohesive unit, and
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool, yeah. I mean, it's different in the context of the series as well. They have such a close partnership. The only other time I could really compare it to any other, like, there's two instances, and that's like maybe Jason Birder, like pretty light, but also 17
Yeah.
and 18, like,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
very close.
And even the recent androids, but we never really saw them fight together
I mean,
as like
Gamma
one.
1 and Gamma 2?
Or like
Gamma
Beta
Rip.
1 and Beta 2.
I liked, maybe Blake can attest to this too. The cyclone style tornado double hurricane attack
Uh-huh.
reminded me
yeah.
of Akamaru and Kiba
Yeah.
from Naruto. No, they would like that's like their one gimmick, and then they never did anything ever again. No,
And
thought
then
that was
and then Goku's like, wasted movement, buddy.
Chumps, am I right?
Yeah.
Blake, something you liked?
Besides them doing like the Great Saiyaman double kick, which is always nice to see. I feel like they've done it before, like in the prequel chapter or whatever, the one that Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 do.
Yeah.
But and this is also another thing we've seen before, but I have been enjoy seeing because it's fresh. Is Super Saiyan Goten, teen version.
Yeah.
It's just like refreshing to see because like we've seen Goku Super Saiyan, Vegeta Super Saiyan, even Gohan Super Saiyan, but like we haven't seen a lot of Goten teen Super Saiyan. It's a remotely new phenomenon.
It's
and I enjoy it.
basically just Cell Saga Gohan when he's Super Saiyan, but like 2 feet taller.
I didn't think about that.
It still looks good. I think it looks great.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree.
I didn't think about that either. Yeah, you're absolutely
yeah.
right.
I think we've been a little generous.
Oh
Some-
gosh,
Any dislikes, gentlemen?
I got
Oh,
one.
fusion,
Oh.
go funny. Oh, fusion, funny.
Besides the obvious, like, they didn't give us Goten. They're tickling us by the fucking balls for Gotenks. The chapter, right, is called Son Goku versus Son Gohan, and most of the chapter is not that. But that's classic manga. Like, you have to wait till the next one to get the full deal thing. Because like, Brian's not privy to this because he's not really on the Twitters. But like, when this chapter was like, I was well aware, unfortunately, so was Colby, that Beast Gohan was gonna face Ultra Instinct Goku. And because like, no one cared because they were they've been doing the superhero retelling. I know, like, spoilers. But people were like going off like, yeah, Beast Gohan versus Mastered UI, it's gonna be lit. And I'm like, thanks guys.
Yeah.
So like that was like, so I was like, all right, this is gonna be hype, and it was cool, and it's awesome to see Beast Gohan versus like Mastered UI because that's like what we want on Beerus' planet, no less. But we didn't get too much of it. It was just a tease, and while it's not like the biggest dislike, like I wish we got a little more. I'm just being a little selfish, you know.
Next chapter, it looks like it's gonna be in.
Yeah. It all comes down to, like you said, expectations were set up because of the title, and unfortunately, it was a little misleading, bait and switch.
Yeah.
I got a dislike.
Oh no.
Page 3637.
Here we
go. I think it might be the same dislike I have. Go for it.
You look at Gohan, and I look at him, and I think, you have games on your phone? Like,
you got games on your phone?
Yeah, like, he just looks really bad in that picture. I don't know, something about it.
Why is his hand so big? His hands are
Lego.
massive.
Like, he's like a Lego dude. I don't know. It's so
I hate
funny
it
looking.
too, dude. That's one of my biggest gripes. I was like, this looks so bad.
What's so weird is that every other... I can't think of another bad image in this entire chapter. Like, everything looks great. Like, this looks weird, though. This looks like Toyotaro didn't even do it.
Some intern. They're like, I don't know, draw Gohan or something.
I don't know how he made the manga look CG for a panel. I don't know how he did it, but somehow it just looks, like, uncanny.
Oh, yeah.
So, alright, so I don't hate the beast form look as much as you guys, so I think it's fine, but I will agree that shot is definitely out of place. Because like even like the color of his gi is not the same color on any other page.
That's a good point.
So it's like a 2D, it's like a 2.5D picture of him, which is kind of weird.
It's not the style of Beast Gohan that's like a problem here. It's legit the quality of this image, oddly enough.
But it's also the style a little bit too.
That being said, though, I read this on Twitter a little bit. But on page 4041, I got spoiled on the panel where he's about to axe kick his father. But someone mentioned, like, hey, did, like, Toyotaro adjust, like, beast mode a little? Like, the visual?
Like the size of the hair?
Yeah, because, I don't know, I thought it looked a little better this chapter.
I think it looks great
in movement.
in that picture. Yeah,
I agree. And then, like, even the next page where they're phasing out and stuff, when it's, like, moving, I'm like, okay, his hair doesn't look massive. I actually am kind of into this. You know, it doesn't like blow me away or anything, but I like it. And even look at like the very last page where like Goku's like, let's keep this up, and Gohan says sure. Like he actually looks kind of cool. I like that little panel.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we're gonna get a little revision here, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm in.
I like to think Brandon Bovia put his foot down.
Yeah, he was like,
"Fuck we need some change." I'm leaving if you don't change it.
Anything else that we'd like, dislike?
It's on the fence between like and dislike for me. I got a neutral.
Lay it on us.
The forced continuation of Carmine and Soldier 76. Like, they're just kind of shoehorning them in. They're making for some great comedic relief, but it's like, why are you here? Why are you guys here right now?
I like them. I will
But
say.
I'm leaning on the fence of like I'm enjoying their presence.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on how it ends. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
They are recording them, and I'm feeling
Yeah.
like that's gonna be a plot point. They're gonna like,
This is where his YouTube channel takes off.
yeah, and then everyone at
Yeah.
school's like, oh, you guys are the Great Saiyaman? You guys transformed into like that weird blimpy boy?
Blippy boy.
Blimpy boy. Monkey man.
They're gonna be like, oh no, and Maya's gonna be like, I hate you, and he's gonna be like, oh no,
She's like, I'm also still like 40. Oh no.
oh no, oh yes.
Anything else, fellas, before we give our fingies?
I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right, Colby. How many fingies would you give Chapter 102, Son Gohan versus Son Goku, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia?
Brandon.
Boys, I'm going
Oh.
to give Chapter 102, Son Goku versus
Shit.
Son Gohan. Written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia. 4 fingies.
Whoa!
Whoa!
5.
Whoa!
Great chapter. You know what? I think I didn't find anything wrong with it. Not too many things that like blew my mind or anything. You know, I'm waiting for that 5. You know, I'm waiting for the 5. But I really enjoyed this, really, all the way through. Blake,
Yeah?
what would you give Chapter 102, etc.?
Well, Colby, I would give Chapter 102, etc. 4.5 fingies!
Yeah,
Whoa, let's
the
go.
Listen. I thought this chapter was great. It's all new. It's what we wanted. Gohan on Beerus' planet, training technically with Goku, using his new form versus Master GY, keeping up. That shit has me hyped. Granted,
Hell yeah.
it's not a perfect chapter because I feel like expectation wise, because of like the stuff that got out, and this is partially my fault for being on the interwebs, but like if I went into this and it was brand new Son Goku versus Son Gohan and I saw this, I feel like it'd be closer to a 5 than a 4.5.
That isn't that isn't your fault for being online. It's literally the very first thing you see is the title, right?
True. No, I meant like, but I've been like thinking about this for days. Like this is gonna be the number 5, brother. 5 fingers,
Got ya.
but it wasn't quite there. But it's been the best chapter so far we've reviewed. I feel because it's brand new. I mean, we did the prequel stuff. That was technically brand new too. But this is past that. You know, this is new territory. I'm with it,
States.
and I'm excited to see what's next.
Nice. Ryan,
Yes.
what would you give Chapter 102, Son etc. versus Son etc.?
I would give Chapter 102, Son etc. versus Son etc. and Friends a whopping 4.75 out of 5 thingies.
Holy
Listen,
hell.
I went into this cold. I had no idea this was happening. I saw the title. I lost my shit as I was on the toilet pooping, and I was reading it.
You're like, I'm
I
going
thought it
beast
was great.
mode.
I don't know. Part of it might be starved for new content, but I don't care because this new content was really good. Despite the dislikes, I thought it was fresh. We saw some things that we wanted to see, like more Trunks and Gotenks. Gohan, like, actually can master this thing. I don't care how fast he can master it. He's still relevant with it. It's not going to be like a whole thing where he has to climb back up and get it. No, we're starting heavy out the gates. He's got it. He uses it. He can tap into it. Well, that shit has me really excited. I'm done with the downtime. I want to get right to meat and potatoes. But, you know, if there is
Potatoes.
downtime, that's fine. But it can only go up from here. If it's starting at this, I feel like the action can only get better. So I'm excited. Great start. Brandon, don't let me down, brother.
There we go. There we go. All right, that's chapter 102 for us, from us over here. Join us next month for the next chapter. Can't wait to see what that holds. And hail Lord Frieza.
Hail Lord Frieza.